Hey, this is Holly from the Cooper family. I just wanted to come and say hi and give you a brief testimony of my experience so far with Jamie Eason's 12-week LiveFit Trainer. And I put a pretty detailed post up on Friday just about the specifics of the trainer, how it's broken down into phases, what the goals of each phase are, and just kind of, I gave a really brief summary of the results I've seen so far, but I just wanted to come in person and say hey to everyone and just kind of tell you a little bit more about how much I've loved the trainer thus far. And I am in week 9 out of 12. I'm beginning week 9 today, yeah. And so I have this week, and then I'll be in phase 3 and finishing up the trainer, and I'll try to come back and say hi after that and just share with you even more results. But even after just 8 weeks, I have seen increased muscle growth, decreased body fat percentage, which isn't really what I was going for, but I guess that's increased muscle and decreased body fat is often what a lot of people look for when they're beginning a strength training regimen. And I think that that's great that I've experienced those results, so I can say that this trainer works if you follow it and you're looking for muscle mass gain and for body fat decrease. So that's just kind of what I've gotten out of it so far. I am going to be careful though in phase 3. Phase 3, if you remember from Friday's post, is all about leaning out, and you're doing a lot of high intensity interval training, like sprints on the treadmill and everything, which is supposed to help you just like shed your body fat and stuff like that. So I might be really careful in adding in too much high intensity interval training because I really don't want to decrease my body fat percentage anymore. So I'm going to do the first 2 weeks of the 3rd phase, probably as prescribed, and try it out and see what happens. But I may just kind of cut back to doing just moderate cardio and still doing the more intense lifting in the 3rd phase, but not doing the cardio as intensely, just because I don't want to reduce my body fat anymore. I would like to put on more muscle. So anyways, I'm giving you guys a heads up about that. So overall, it's been a really, really positive experience for me. I've really enjoyed just learning how to lift and learning about all of the equipment that I can use and just the different ways in which you can isolate and really work your muscles. It's just been really cool for me to just get to know my body better, I guess, and get to know what it's capable of. And another benefit that I actually forgot to mention, I think, Friday, was my posture has improved, which is great. I've always kind of had this like slouch kind of thing going on, and I've noticed that I'm a lot more upright, when I'm walking around or when I'm sitting. So that's definitely a fantastic benefit of the trainer so far, just working muscles, in your chest and in your shoulders and in your back that are often neglected. So that's been really cool for me, and I know that it'll have long-term, health benefits if I continue doing this type of lifting. Great posture is really important, and not a whole lot of people have it. So anyway, Silas is trying to say hi down here, but come here. Hi. Oh, hi, Silas. Look over here. Look. Hi. This is Silas. He's so cute. Anyways, there are a couple of things that I haven't been too keen on with the trainer, and one of those things is the nutrition program. There is a sample menu and sample like foods list and everything that comes with the LiveFit Trainer. Basically, you eat 5 to 6 small meals a day. It's really focused on lean protein and vegetables, but it's pretty restrictive in terms of eating other carbs, and even fat intake in fruit is pretty much a no-go on the list. There's a couple of times you can have it, but you can't just eat an apple if you want to. So anyways, I think that the nutrition program is too restrictive. I think maybe if you followed it loosely, if you really need to lose some weight, or if you really, really need to clean up your diet, I think maybe it would be a good kind of starting place, but I don't think it's the, end all. I don't think it's the perfect nutrition plan or anything, but people might disagree with me. That's just I don't have the time, I don't have the energy, nor do I really want to be that restrictive with my eating and to, have to eat 18 eggs per day because I don't care for meat as much as some other people might. So anyways, I haven't followed the nutrition program at all. I know people have, and it's probably great. They probably have fantastic results, but I'm a part of the LiveFit Trainer Facebook group, and I would say that 90% of the questions on there are people asking, what can I eat? Is this okay? You know, how are you guys eating all your protein? And it's just questions like that that kind of reaffirm that maybe the nutrition plan that goes along with the program is just a little bit too restrictive and a little bit too hard to follow. So that's just my opinion. The only other big negative that I have about this program is that it would be really, really, really difficult to do if you did not have a gym. You can't really get the same results, I don't think, at home if you're not increasing your weights, like if you're just using body weight or, you know, whatever minimal weights that you might have at home. I think it would be really hard to see the same results without having, you know, full access to a gym and all of the different equipment and just, yeah, all the different equipment at the gym. So I think that's definitely a drawback because I enjoy at-home workouts. I really liked doing body rock workouts last winter when it was cold outside and when I didn't really feel like going to the gym. So that was a great way for me to get a workout in at home. But unfortunately, I really don't think the LiveFit Trainer is well suited to being performed in your home with minimal equipment. There are 2 like emergency workouts on the LiveFit Trainer page, and those are workouts that you can do at home if you can't get to the gym or something, but there's only 2 of them, and I cannot see alternating those 2 workouts with slight modifications throughout the whole 12 weeks. I think you would just get crazy bored and you would just go insane, I think. So I know there's an at-home group on Facebook. It's called like LiveFit Trainer at Home, and so you can look that up on Facebook, and that's a group of people who does the workouts at home. And I'm not sure what modifications they use. I'm not sure, you know, how much home gym equipment they have, but if you're interested in trying to do this but you just don't have access to a gym, then I would definitely, you know, encourage you to check out their Facebook page to see what they're doing and to see, you know, how they're modifying things to fit their needs and their daily schedules. So anyways, thanks for sticking with me through this 7-minute video so far, and I hope you, if you want to try the LiveFit Trainer, I definitely encourage you to try it. It's a great way to just get introduced to lifting and to start lifting heavier, which I think is something that women tend to shy away from a lot. You're not going to turn into the Hulk. You don't have enough testosterone. We're not built the same way as men. So I would encourage all the women out there to try a weightlifting program. I mean, you don't have to start it now, but just try incorporating a few exercises into your regular routine. And that's something you can totally do with the LiveFit Trainer. You can pull different muscle group exercises from phase 1 or phase 2 and incorporate those into your workout routine, just for a change of pace so that you're not plateauing and so that your muscles are continuing to grow and evolve. Not evolve, but you know what I mean, to grow and to change and to just become stronger. And I think it's just a great tool to use. If you're following it all the way through, fantastic. But I think you can also really pick and choose from the workouts that Jamie has written to meet whatever goals that you have. So I'll come back after I'm finished with phase 3 and kind of just do a wrap-up post about my experience so far, but I have loved it, and I would love to talk to you more if you're thinking about trying it, or just to kind of compare and contrast and say like, oh, how much that leg workout on, you know, day 19 hurt so bad and stuff like that. So if you have any questions or comments, just leave them below or above in the comment section. I can't remember where the button is. You're watching my fuzzy finger dance around on the screen. Anyways, it's time to go. So thanks for staying with me, and we'll see you soon. Bye.